Yo, so yeah, my man is here with me, man. OG_Frank, and we know we said we were gonna do these on Mondays, and we switched it up to today because we had a life.
Yeah. Yep.
We do live lives, and we back at it.
Hell yeah.
I'm happy to see you again. How you been this week,
Bro,
man?
I've been good. It's been a rough week, but I made it through.
Shit,
I'm here. We here, and I'm standing. Well, I'm sitting, but I'm standing when I'm not sitting.
Rough week.
Yeah.
Inflated economy.
But just like everybody, gas prices.
We just dropped the podcast today. Rolling around DC with my man. There you go.
Okay,
Boom, perfect. There you go.
Okay.
With my man Red Crocs. Myself and Red Crocs.
What's up, Red?
What's up, Red? What's popping with you, baby? And was rolling around the city. Got a food, something to eat. It's a 3-part series, guys. So part 1 just dropped. But thank everybody out in the Netherlands, China, man, France, Canada, Australia, Japan. Thank y'all for tuning in, subscribing, liking, commenting, all that good stuff. We truthfully appreciate you. Like, comment, and subscribe right down there on YouTube. Make sure you get to that YouTube channel and download, put the notification bell on and lock in with us, man. So anyway, crazy week.
Yep.
Crazy stuff happened this week. One of the craziest things, is it this week that it happened, or was it like last week?
I think it was this week. Well, it's this week.
It felt like this has been a long week, and we only on Wednesday.
Hump day.
Hump something.
Hump day should be Friday. I've been thinking about that.
Hump day should be Friday.
It should be Friday.
Why?
That's when you get your check, and then it's hump day.
Yeah. I mean, but you can get an extra hump if you have Wednesday.
Yeah, but most paydays are on by Friday.
I'm not only humping when I got money.
Okay, but that's when I'm
humping on broke days too.
It is good to hump on a broke day.
You got to hump on a broke day.
That takes the motivation away from being broke.
I think it do.
Yeah.
It's like, you're going to get it again if you're broke.
I mean, who could have a bad day with a good hump day?
I can't. I cannot have a bad day with a hump day.
I'll be smiling and say, hey, good morning. How you doing?
Cannot have a bad day on a hump day, man. So we say all that because the week has been long. And what it's been long with, it's... You want to start with this one first?
Well, my girl.
Talk about your girl first.
Oh, wait, which one? You saying
Reese?
Reese, oh yeah, Angel Reese reposted, she never seen a black girl unhappy with a cute white guy. And a lot of brothers was offended by that.
We've been riding with her.
Hey, look, dude.
I've been riding.
Caitlin Clark was in college.
Caitlin Clark is nice, but I've been riding for Angela, the whole time.
I'm going to be honest with you. I watched both of them that year. I don't even watch men's college,
Damn, look at that.
But I got connected on the little rivalry just before she did the hand thing and before they was in the championship game and everything. And I was like, I'm rooting for her. And slowly but surely she made it to the WNBA. And she put that post out. And I think it was a mistake because she don't realize that black men are her biggest supporters. Women don't watch the WNBA. Average women don't watch the WNBA.
I've been to a WNBA game, and I sat courtside at the WNBA game.
Wow.
And, it was my wife's birthday present, and took the boys and everything. And it was my first time being in the new arena in D.C., the Mystics new arena in Southeast.
Yes, okay.
I wanted to see what that was like.
How was it?
Guys, don't be upset with me on this one. I don't like it.
What didn't you like about it?
It's too small.
Okay.
It's way too small. Not enough space. When I sat courtside, literally the person sitting next to me was on me.
Damn.
Like my wife and I we were great. We was blessed that we had the corner seat, but then I'm sitting to someone to my right.
Yeah.
And they were on me. Like we were in the same seat.
I don't even like the ride. Airplanes and people are on me.
So I didn't like that. So I say all that to say is I'm not going to say what's bad about it without saying what I used to love about the Mystics Arena when they played at the Verizon Center.
It was space.
At the Capital One Arena.
Well, who knows?
I don't know what the hell it's called. Everybody, a different bank, a different company.
Might be the T-Mobile Center.
You never know. The synergy spot. But anyway, I liked it there because it was really space. It was like NBA style seating. It was more like, felt like a college arena to me. But even smaller.
Yeah.
Because the University of Maryland, that's that arena's gigantic.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, that's the only thing I didn't like about it. But I bring all that up to say also it was a lot of
Malarkey.
Gay women.
Oh, well, of course. The WNBA is predominantly.
I didn't know how much when I used to go to the Verizon Center at the Capital One Arena. I didn't notice how many. I didn't really see it as much. Well, but when I went to
the game, you're like,
I'm like, wow, that's a lot of gay women. Well, there was a lot of white women with, that bowl cut.
Well, they were saying that they thank Angel Reese because she brought like femininity back into the WNBA.
Right? Yes, it did. I would say yes.
And I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna support her because she put the post, but I'm disappointed that she would post something like that. When you have a certain platform, you gotta be careful who you offend, and I don't see any way that could benefit her by posting that.
Especially since we've been riding with her.
Yeah, we're her biggest supporter.
We've been riding with her.
Just saying that, I'm gonna just be honest. Caitlin is the better all-around basketball player.
She is. Yeah. No, I can't say it. I think she's just a good scorer.
At her position. They play two different positions, but she got that three. She's shooting that three like
Kobe. But that three is also very scary because that's a long rebound, as we both know.
Yeah, but she got the dribble, she got the penetration, she got passing skills. All she don't have, what Angel Reese has, is rebounding. Angel Reese got a pretty good 3-pointer, but she never really in position to shoot.
I don't want her to shoot a 3-pointer.
Yeah, she shouldn't be.
I want her to take it to the hole like she do. I want her to get her 2 points. And what she needs to do, like Dwayne Wade did in the NBA when he was a rookie, is get a jump shot.
Yeah.
Once she has it's very unorthodox.
Yeah.
But she has a jump shot. I don't think she uses it as much. She's also a rookie, so there's not that many plays being ran for her.
That is true, but she will probably be runner-up for Rookie of the Year because her hand is broken.
I thought Rookie of the Year was already called.
Really? I didn't hear it. Maybe
I thought it was Caitlin.
Okay, well, she does deserve it. If Angela Reese doesn't get it, she does.
And then also Angela broke her hand.
Yeah.
When she broke her hand, I knew it was over.
But she got the record of rebounds and all this stuff like that. But
I mean,
sorry, Angel.
I mean, I figured Caitlin was going to win it because I just knew from the history of when black versus white is played in sports, they normally, and the white is just as good, they'll give it to more of the Caucasian. And I'm not taking it away from Caitlin because Caitlin is dope.
That's a good point.
But on average, that happens quite often.
You're okay. I agree with you, but in this particular case, I think that she actually deserved it.
Caitlin deserved it.
She deserved it.
Caitlin deserved it.
And then like an MVP.
Then I agree.
In the NBA. Yeah. They just give it to those
like
white
Steve
guys.
Nash one time won it. And I was like, what?
Steve Nash probably got more assists because he threw it to a guy that was great who could score.
But Caitlin is good. I don't want to take away from Caitlin. Please don't get offended, guys. This is us all gas, no break.
She deserves Rookie of the Year.
She deserves.
She does deserve it.
Shout you out, Caitlin.
Shout you, Caitlin.
Shout you out, Angela. You broke your hand. I know that sucked. I don't like the post. I understand that a young man may have broken your heart, and I'm gonna give it to you as you being upset, and you're venting, and you vented the wrong way. Because you did get your heart broken, and you're like, man, I'm Angela goddamn Reese, nigga. You was breaking up with me. I'm to break up with you.
See, if I was her consultant, that never would have happened.
What would you tell her?
Right now, she's young, she's beautiful, she's famous.
Why are you dating?
Don't get into a serious relationship.
You shouldn't be dating.
You should just have guys that you go out with.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe a couple guys that you are intimate with.
I agree.
And then the other guys are just entertainment.
I agree. I agree.
Why are you even in a relationship? You young, rich, and famous?
I don't understand when young people get in relationships, but we've all been there. We've all gotten in relationships when we weren't supposed to.
I wasn't rich or famous, but I was young. And
in a relationship.
But there were some times that I was like single. And I had plenty of attention. I did not want to get into a relationship when I was younger because I had so many options.
But after you had your heart broken at least one time. Okay,
you know what? I'm going to give you this. Yeah, once you everybody got to get their heart broken at least one time.
While you're young, you have to.
While you're young,
it makes you feel like the world is over.
But you look back on it and go, I was so stupid.
Just because she's 6 foot a million doesn't mean she's not a young. I like to always remember that's a baby. That's a young woman.
I don't see her as no like.
To me, she's a young woman.
She's growing into womanhood.
Like, she's a beautiful young woman, but that's somebody's baby girl somewhere. And that baby girl made a mistake. So I'm going to leave it at you made a mistake, because me as a brother, girl, I don't want you saying that about us. We love our women.
You know what? I wouldn't have dated her when I was young.
She
was too tall.
Yeah, that's my.
You like tall women?
Woo!
Yeah, she's a little too tall. We could have been friends.
Woo! She's gigantic. Hey, Angela, I would have known my ticket was there.
I would have had to wear my super Timberland boots or something. Yeah. Maybe for a week or a couple weeks or a month.
Cheers. Yeah. Hey, Angela, to you, cheers. Old guys, no breaks, yo. So that's it with Angela Reese. Let's talk about, because we're going to get down to the nitty, the gritty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Kamala not black.
Dude.
Performance. And then she was everybody's favorite Hindu Indian prosecutor and attorney general and senator, and now she becomes black. But, I met her daddy, fine gentleman, Professor Harris. And the problem with her being black is Professor Harris says he's Caucasian, mixed Irish and Hindu. He doesn't have any black ancestors, but his Irish ancestors owned a lot of slaves in Jamaica and had them to work on plantation. So if mama is on the birth certificate listed as a Caucasian, daddy says he's a Caucasian Hindu and has no black ancestors, how did she get to be black?
I knew it. I told someone like a month ago, right? And a couple of months ago, she was like, no, and she's arguing with me. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not going to argue with you. But she wasn't black either. I'm like, black people, we know black people. Obama wasn't black, but we knew he was black.
You knew he had more black features than not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying his character.
I can't say that. I'm not gonna agree with you.
I feel like he tried.
I didn't like the try.
Okay.
I didn't think it didn't sell me, but he was black.
Yeah, he was black.
Looking.
Yeah, I didn't have any doubt he wasn't black. But Kamala, she's not black.
I knew she wasn't black. I knew her from mother. She looks like she looks like an Asian American, a Pacific Asian. Was that Pacific or
South Asian?
Southeast Asian.
No, not Southeast Asian. South Asian.
South Asian. Yeah. So India is South Asian.
Okay.
Because India is an Asian.
Yeah. So I'm not exactly sure where she's from. But I know she ain't black, wherever she's from.
Asian American.
Yeah.
The Indian Asian.
Well, they say her father was like his
Irish.
Father was Irish, and they owned slaves in Jamaica. That was their background.
That's the claim of the black. What she tried to use the black.
We're from Jamaica. Just because you were born in Jamaica,
there's Chinese people in Jamaica.
Don't make you black. Let me tell you this. I got a friend in South Africa, white. He comes over here, gets citizenship. What do you think they call him? He was born in South Africa.
Call him white.
They call him an American.
Well, he's not even called African.
No, they're not using that because he's white. He said when he went to, get his ID or whatever, he was like, yeah, I'm African. They were like, no, you're American. Because he has white skin. Yeah, he's an American.
White skin gave you American status.
If you are white and you were born in South Africa, you get citizenship y'all can fact check me. You get citizenship in America.
So he's not called
African American. No. Remember, they call African Americans because they want to be able to separate that group from other groups.
But now it sounds like they separated by color.
No, not really. They just
because he said he's white. He couldn't do it.
He's white, so he's an American. You're automatically an American.
But he's white African. Should it be a white African American?
No. They don't put a. Remember the people who are not Americans, which is like white people. Non-white people are all considered some other like second-class citizens. So they're all like African American, Asian American, Latin American. Okay. If we were equal, we would just be all Americans.
But true. Yeah. However, I do understand slightly why they put Asian American in front of it, African. I feel like he should be called African American because it's not about the color of the person. It's about the lineage. What would that be called? The race.
If we made the rules, that's what it would be about. But we don't make the rules. We don't make the rules. So they can change and maneuver the rules however they want. But I know that even if a person from Europe comes over here, a white person, and gets citizenship, they're considered just an American. They are not considered a European American or like me. I'm just black. I used to argue all the time because they were like, "Oh, you don't respect Africa." Like, hey, everybody originally is from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is, you're not going to keep changing what you call me every so. Remember, we were Negroes, right?
Yeah, Negroes. I'm a Negro.
And people go where it comes from the Latin word negra, right?
I feel like they found a way to keep them close to niggas.
But that's no, yeah. But let me tell you this: anybody educated in Latin studies knows that the word negra is for an inanimate object, like your tire or your pants. Black. When it comes to a person of color, the word in Latin is moreno.
Moreno, yeah. Moreno.
So anyway, first of all, we were Negroes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then at a certain point, I think in the 60s, we were colored. So on my birth certificate, I was born in the 60s, it'll say colored.
Mm.
You know, and then I think in the 70s, in some states, when we had the Afros, we were Afro-Americans. Right?
The Afro man, get the Afro term?
Yeah, he was like, oh, that means the Afro. So then Jesse Jackson coin phrased the term African American, I think about in 83, 84, somewhere around there.
Uh-huh.
And that's where it sucked. I'm just black. I love being black. We used to be ashamed of being black.
I'd say I'm African Central American.
Okay, let me tell you this. For whatever someone wants to identify themselves, but
I also identify as a wealthy white man with a 7 credit score.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm trans white.
Yeah, I'm trans white too.
I know I look black.
When I apply to jobs, I put white.
Yeah. Police pull me over like, officer, I just want you to know I'm trans white. I know I look black, but I'm
identify
trans
white.
Yeah, identify as
so
white.
Don't shoot me.
Yeah. So you can take your hand off your gun and I'm going to reach and give you my license, registration, and I do have proof of insurance.
My trans name is Michael.
Yeah, that's your trans name?
Michael.
That's your white trans name?
Your white trans name.
I think my white trans name is Scotty.
Scotty, mine is Michael Steinberg. I'm also Jewish.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I should. That's how I identify.
I'm going to have to think of my last name.
You got to put a last name on it because I'm going to sue you. If you get it wrong.
Scotty Weisenhower.
They
call me Scotty Weisenhower, right? You could call
if everybody out here can identify something and gain respect, I can identify too. And I respect what you identify with. I don't tell you you're wrong for identifying as that.
You can be a horned toad if that's what you want to identify as. That's your personal preference.
I say the same thing.
You know, even a blind monkey pees twice a day.
What the hell?
I don't know. I heard that somewhere. But...
what is it? You're what again? Scotty what?
Scotty Weisenhower.
Scotty Weisenhower.
I think.
And then what's mine again?
I forgot yours.
Michael Steinberg.
Yeah, Michael Steinberg. Yeah.
Yes. Welcome to the game.
Yeah.
That's what I identify as. Yeah, man. I knew she wasn't black. Someone actually, I'm gonna play the video in this. I think I don't know if that's Judge Joe Brown or somebody, but he met.
Oh yeah, it was Judge Joe Brown. He met the father in the 90s, right?
In the 90s, yeah, he met the father in the 90s, and he was like, the father said he's Irish, that had African slaves in Jamaica. So if she can lie about her being, because I don't know, did she ever say she was black?
No, she never really said she was black.
So she just rolled with it at that point.
Whenever they answered the question, she would think, oh, they're playing the same old political game.
But she never denied, she never like updated us on what she truthfully is. Should she have?
Not really, because she was trying to, okay, first of all, I want to say it doesn't matter if she was black or not, right? That has no bearing.
But it kept being sold to her.
The issue is, it's like if I try to tell people, like, you know where I was born?
New Hampshire.
New England. Right? So if I tell unenlightened people who don't really know the history of the country they'll think I'm talking about England.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's that.
So if I assume in the conversation, I tell them that's where I'm from, and they assume I'm from there, they look at me in a different light, until I tell them, okay, New England is Boston, Massachusetts, upstate, right? Oh, I thought you were. So it's like the deception, it's like you're trying to be deceiving to get, it's like you're trying to go viral by getting likes by saying you're African American or letting people assume that you are.
She should have. I mean, someone that stands by their culture and who they are should tell us who they are and what they. I just feel like it just shows the nobility, the professionalism, just the real.
I read somewhere where her father was upset, and he said her ancestors would be rolling over about some things said about marijuana.
Like, I would be.
But yeah, I would be too. I'm like, yo, we black.
Like, I'm not black.
Like the tennis player Osaka.
And also, they're like, we on slaves, motherfucker. Like,
yeah,
we're the rich people.
Yeah.
Like, you making me sound like we weren't the we were the sharecroppers. We were the bosses. And I'm not saying they're writing it, but that's their story. You're taking away the story.
Okay, is this our white side talking or?
Michael and Scotty. We gotta do an episode when you're Mike and Scotty. We gotta dress the role too.
I love being a white guy. Yeah, I went to plaid. Credit score go way up. I call my hey. Yeah,
the more plaid you wear, the higher the credit score goes.
I'm trans white. Your credit score went up about 70 points, sir. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
People call me sir when I walk in the building. Good morning, sir.
You're on top, homie.
Yeah.
You're on top, Mike.
Yeah. But let me tell you this.
Yeah, Scotty.
I don't want people to get disillusioned. If I had to come back into this world, I want to be black.
Yeah, all day,
all over again.
Oh no, I just identify.
We're just identifying for if that's what you're able to do to get.
When I'm outside, I identify. When I'm inside, I come
black again.
Come back.
White all week until it's time to go to the club, and then it's like, I'm black. I'm black.
You're black. You're white.
Yeah.
Scotty. So man, I knew she was not black. It doesn't change my. I don't think Democrats are getting my vote, to be honest.
I heard
I'm so over all the empty promises.
AOC, did you hear about that?
What'd she say?
What's her name?
I don't know. I remember
something Cortez.
I like her acronym name.
Yeah.
Cutie Pie, by the way, too.
She is cute.
Cutie Pie. Gotta give her a
She should run for president. I would vote for her just for cuteness, and she got all that passion. She would have a plan.
I think she would have a plan.
She would have a plan.
I will listen to her plan.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yes. I'm not going to say she got my vote just because she's pretty.
She said that the upper Democrats are against this whole ticket that they have right now.
Of course, you can tell. They're all over the place.
That's why you don't see them really coming out supporting her. Right?
They know that she should not be. She shouldn't have been the vice president, dog.
Let me tell you this. I mean, if she wins, God bless her.
I mean, good luck.
But the country,
I'm going to still show respect to the president.
I would still show her, but like, hey, you did it. But let me tell you something. She may be a good lawyer, but after hearing how she speaks, she's a good prosecutor. All right, she would not be able to defend you because
But she was always on the side of where the wind should be.
Because
I don't give that. That attorney doesn't get my props. Yeah. The attorney that stands up for Scarface.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the dude.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, this motherfucker is a killer.
Yeah.
And you playing with you're threading the needle through the law.
Yeah.
You on the side that's supposed to get wins.
Me.
That's why Johnny Cochran was a monster.
I like Johnny.
Johnny was a monster. Johnston. So this leads into the next topic. Johnny Cochran stood up for Puffy before. He was one of his attorneys in one of his biggest cases before this case, and it dealt with murder. And one man did 10 years in prison for that, and Johnny Cochran was the attorney on that who got this man out.
Well, if you know you're guilty, you get Johnny Cochran.
Why not?
Because
you can afford it.
Puffy, he don't look so good now. They won't even give him bail.
We're talking about P. Diddy Combs.
Yeah.
We're talking about P.
Diddy Combs.
Diddy Combs. And before I go any further, everybody, I want you to understand how, to me, he was one of my idols. And to a certain extent, the business in him, as long as it was played correctly, is still something that I respect. As long as it was done correctly. To hear all of this and see all of this transpire.
Yeah. Sex trafficking.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Like, wow, man.
It's crazy. But we grew up in life always being told that there was a red couch in that.
That's why I tell people, stop putting your faith in people in the media and entertainment. You know, they ask these entertainers, how do they feel about the Kamala and things like that. I think
Taylor Swift is one of them.
She don't count to me.
Okay.
Because she's already voiced her opinion. But you know what? You know why she doesn't count?
But they're teasing her though. They're like, you're talking about the state of the economy, but tickets for your show are $5,000.
Woo! You got to be stupid to go there. But okay, let me tell you, what's the quarterback to the Chiefs?
Mahomes.
Yeah. Mahomes. Okay, so this why I don't respect her opinion. I respect his, and it ain't because she's a white woman.
Oh, we don't care.
Whatever. When they asked him, he told them he feels that his whatever he had to say basically was personal, and he's not using his platform to sway anybody this way or that way.
Yeah, stayed out of it.
You know, you should do your research and look. I was like, man, that's what I like.
Pharrell just recently said something as well. Pharrell was like, yo, I'm tired of entertainers
trying to make people
voice their opinion because you're swaying votes.
Yeah.
Let the people vote. But you know, that means he might vote Trump too. That's what
well, if you got money, it's gonna benefit you to vote Trump because he's gonna give you that tax break, right?
I mean, even if you don't got much money, I feel like the economy was thriving. I saw my young cousin who was 18 years old leave the state of New York, move here, and he was getting work. And my young man was getting money. You know what I'm saying? During that man's presidency. And then once that COVID hit, man, that COVID, I feel for Trump when he goes, they threw COVID at me.
That COVID was the worst thing to happen to the country in 100 years.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
But because before that COVID hit, son, I was getting it.
Let me tell you, I was much happier when he was president. It was like a prosperous time.
I was getting it.
You know, I liken him to Marion Barry. Right? You remember Marion Barry?
Marion Barry was good. I never lived in the district to enjoy his rule, but I watched him outside.
I lived in the district during the time he was mayor.
Yeah.
I lived in the district maybe 15, 20 years. Loved the aura of DC. You could always just...
It was Chocolate City.
Go out. I mean, it ain't Chocolate City no more.
No, it ain't chocolate, no.
But you could always...
It's a milk chocolate.
You could feel the energy. And then they found out he was smoking crack in the hotel, remember?
And sleeping with prostitutes.
I mean, who don't? You know,
I don't smoke crack and sleep with prostitutes.
Well, me neither.
But for the time in DC, should we have been surprised?
Well, all right.
Say sweet talk. What do you know about that all gas, no brakes?
Man, I heard about that all gas, no brakes. I don't think they gonna let me on. I ain't got a damn thing to talk about.
Fool, they talk about everything. This is all gas, no brakes. Don't step on the 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 brakes.
Papa? Huh? What up, my boy?